and correspondent Dave DeBaker. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Bart. Good to be back.
Welcome back. So as an entertainment correspondent, you have to choose to go and review either the Jackson Rose Queen or Miss Crossroads. They're both on the same night at the same time.
Oh, these are now competing. I'm not in the scuttlebutt,
Yes.
So those are competing things.
They're competing pageants of competing contestants.
I think you could find a much better correspondent for that than someone who's no idea what happens in a pageant at all whatsoever. So, but yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Then, what do they both get sent to the Miss Michigan pageant?
No.
Or no? Oh. Do they have a
one
contest?
Goes to Miss Michigan and one goes to Miss Michigan USA.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow.
Two fine organizations, just different.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was a mix-up. I don't think they'll ever do it again.
Yeah. Oh, that they were on the same night?
On the same night, yeah.
Oh, that was the issue? Okay. Well, I mean, that's interesting. That's very, I didn't, because to me, it's always been the Rose Queen. I didn't know that there had been, how long has the other pageant been around for?
I don't know, what did you say, Brandon, 10 years maybe?
Oh, really?
Crossroads? Yeah.
I don't think I should be plugged into what's happening in the pageant community. As a 50-year-old some man, I don't think I should be doing that anyway. So it's good that I don't know these things.
It's probably good.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what you do know, what you are plugged into. TV.
Yeah, TV and movies. I actually went to a theater and saw a film. I hadn't done that, and I done once earlier. I saw the Batman movie, but I hadn't really been to a big theater like that in a long time. I was in Metro Detroit and snuck away for a little bit and saw the film Nope, which is directed by Jordan Peele, and it's like I was at a family party. But anyway, and people were asking me like, "Oh, what was it like?" And I couldn't. It's hard to describe what it is. It's very hard to describe what it is. If you've seen the trailers, you kind of know that it's kind of a UFO story. It's kind of but what that UFO is a mystery, and the more you tell, the kind of you give stuff away, maybe take away your enjoyment of the film. But I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great movie. It's still playing here in Jackson. And
Nope.
Yep. Yeah. Nope is the name of it. And
is it something like Don't Look Up, but with UFOs?
No, not at all. No, it's a family who are horse wranglers. They in Hollywood, and they have a horse farm where they have horses they use for film and TV shows like that. And there's this mysterious object in the sky. And it's a brother and a sister.
I've seen the trailer for it.
And it's a brother and a sister.
It's a wild trailer.
Yeah, they want to. So it's a horror and a sci-fi, and Jordan Peele did Get Out, and he did the film Us as well. But it's fascinating story. They're trying to capture. Their goal is to capture this UFO on film, which is ever a true, good, solid image of this UFO on film, and then bad things happen. That's the best way to describe it. So, yeah, it was riveting film. I absolutely loved it. Thought it was great.
All right, well, I'll check it out. I did see the trailer, and I thought I couldn't follow the trailer. I mean, it was very confusing.
Yeah, I think that's the trailer, because I think the trailer doesn't do it justice. I think, and it might be one you might not like right away, but I think it's one that will stay with you for a period of time at least. You'll be like, oh, to me that's the mark of a good movie for the most part, or show or whatever, is you watch it and then days later you're still thinking about it and processing it a little bit. That's what I like about a good show.
The last movie I saw was Elvis.
Oh yeah, what did you think of that?
I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, the spectacle looks amazing, but I wasn't sure about the story and everything else.
It's a great story. I mean, you don't even need to be an Elvis fan. In fact, there's probably a lot of people that gained a new respect for Elvis after they saw the movie, because he was really taken for a ride. His agent, Colonel Tom Parker, cheated and lied to him and stole from him.
I never thought about that angle of it, where it's like, because we see that today with young singers and being sort of boy bands and stuff being taken advantage of in the system, and it's like he kind of was that. Maybe not. I don't know if he was the first, but the first, to sort of kind of do that.
Not the last.
Yeah, and definitely not the last. No, and it is whatever you think about him, it's a fascinating story. I was kind of interested to see how they, but nowadays it feels, especially with kids at home, for a kid at home, it feels like I'll wait and see it when it comes on video on demand or on the streaming services.
I think this is
funny. Saying video on demand now even makes you old. Like that's what makes you old now. Yeah. Anyway.
TiVo.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. TiVo. That really ages you. Yeah.
All right. Streaming. Like say, what are you recommending?
Our favorite show that we watch is a game show. It's Press Your Luck. I mean, it's I know it's I'm telling you, they do an amazing, amazing job on the show. Elizabeth Banks is the host, and she's amazing. She is outstanding. I've never watched a game show before where I am standing up, excited, and like thrilled because the format of the show is what you sort of remember. They spin the wheel, whammies, right? But they do this thing at the winner of the three people goes on to the big board, they call it, and each round is the prize increases, and they make specialized prizes for the contestants. So like you might go, I'm guessing you go into an interview and they're like, oh, you want to go to, the one woman just won, she was a Seattle Seahawks fan with her son. She's going to every Seahawks home game, every Seahawks away game, flown out hotels, like that was her prize.
Oh,
like
cool.
that was what the prize she won. And it's like, it's prizes, and you just get so locked into the story of these people. It's an amazing show. They're doing a great job with it.
I'm looking forward to Password coming back, but it looks like they're turning into a Family Feud risque kind of with questions and.
I think I've seen a little bit about that. Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon's on the.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon is hard for me. It's just a little bit. He's a little bit too turned. I don't know. It's a little bit like a machine he's running. I don't know what's happening there. A little strange. But there's a lot of other little game shows. I haven't watched them, but that one would love. Pressure Luck.
The rehearsal you were telling me about.
Oh, The Rehearsal. That's a very strange show. It's on HBO. If you're familiar with Nathan For You, which was a Comedy Central show years ago, but it's a comedy and a documentary kind of. I don't really.
Documentary.
A docu-comedy, I guess.
Doc-comedy.
This guy finds people who have something significant in their life they're trying to do, and he builds a recreation of whatever it is, a bar, for example, where he's going to talk with this person about something in their life, and they rehearse it over and over and over and over again to set up for them going to go do it.
We actually have a clip.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this makes sense of it. Yeah.
I've been told my personality can make people uncomfortable. Hey, how to make love all night.
Oh, well, you know.
I think we're gonna get along pretty well. But I've learned that if you plan for every variable, a happy outcome doesn't have to be left to chance. This conversation's going pretty well.
Yes.
So that's no accident. Everything that's happened today, I've rehearsed it. Hey, hi, Nathan. Dozens of times. In a replica of your home. This is what we can do for you and you.
You know, just off the top of my head, I would say, sure, let's go with it.
This is gonna be fun.
It will be.
My goal is for your rehearsal to reflect reality.
The government has Sasquatch liaisons.
I love you, Daddy.
With this show, if your performance isn't accurate, you could ruin someone's life.
This is all sort of absurd.
Keep them crying, don't let up.
Okay.
I gotta tell you something. I don't want to talk to you again.
Do you find it's been healthy for you here?
Are you sure you want to do this?
I don't really like lying to people.
You're a liar.
Yeah, neither do I.
You're Willy Wonka and Charlie Buckets.
I'm the bad guy in
Well, but he's a dream maker.
Okay.
And you're making some dreams happen for
But
me.
kids died in the factory?
Well, they supposedly died.
I'll read the book again just to look into it.
Yeah.
You need to get that before HBO Max doesn't exist anymore. All the insiders will love that joke. Yeah, it's a very. We were just talking about it in the break. I think it's a very detailed, and I was glad to hear that you enjoyed it watching the first episode because it is a little unique and different there. So yeah.
Unlike anything you've ever seen.
There's 3 episodes out right now, and each one is more bizarre than the next. And if you're kind of bored of the same old stuff, I think we're kind of in a phase. We're rewatching Veep right now because I think we're just kind of bored of everything is a little bit the same. It feels like right now. Kind of in a lull for us in terms of something gathering our attention. So
we're trying to watch every British police show ever made.
Every time I come, you're like, we're on a new British police show. Yeah.
London Kills. That's new. The new one for us.
There was a thing I thought of you. I forgot to send it to you. There was a thing on Twitter I saw. and it was posters of British police shows, and they all look exactly the same. It's a man and a woman looking at a camera, like looking over at a camera with different expressions on their faces. That's what every picture
They're
was
all
at.
the same. It's amazing.
Yeah, you have to find that for you.
Right.
Yep.
Well, thanks for the ideas and thanks for coming in
All
today.
right, thanks for having me. Good to be here.
All right, entertainment correspondent Dave DeBaker. Well, I hope the entertainment continues with our next guest. He's standing by in the green room. It's Rick Walton. Stay tuned.